everyone, today I've got your Before Midnight movie review. This movie is the third movie in a trilogy that stars Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy. I wasn't sure if I was going to see this. I heard that it got rave reviews by the critics. Even though I hadn't previously seen the first two installments in this trilogy, I really wanted to see it because I kind of like the acting from the two main stars in the movie. It's really about their relationship and how it's changed over the years. From what I gather from watching this movie, they've had two kids, and Ethan Hawke has a son from like a previous marriage, because in the beginning of the movie he's at court with his son. You know, I kind of feel like Ethan Hawke, even though I've never really seen him portray these more subtle characters, and I kind of felt for what he was going through, and he had to leave his son, go on this little car ride with his wife and two girls. Let me just say that at first I didn't know what to expect from watching this movie. Especially I was surprised by how long some of these scenes were. The car ride scene, that was definitely one of the most like prolonged scenes in the movie, and I just thought like it was just going on and on and on. It was like 20 minutes long. They were just in this car talking. I'm just like, wow, that's like really crazy. And then they want to like start reminiscing about the past and what is going to happen to them, you know, in the future, how their relationship has been going. It's like back and forth thing. I'm just surprised like it lasted as long as it did, and there was like, it didn't even appear like there were any like cuts in scene. It was just like one straight scene. The same thing actually happened in another scene in the movie where the family goes to their friends or family's house. They're all just sitting at a dinner table, drinking their wine and talking about like all these different things that have happened to them, and listening to like what other couples have like saying, like what their relationship is like, and like how they're trying to make it better, and all these different things. I'd say the overall concept of this movie I thought was pretty interesting. I would say right off the bat that if you aren't a fan of like really long scenes, and I would say that this movie isn't for everybody, because of just how it seems to go on and on and on. And it's not like there's any like repetition or anything, but it's just, I mean, I feel like it could put some people to sleep. Thank God I was up. Like, I was just trying to comprehend like everything that was happening, what these guys were talking about. The director, who also just happens to be the producer and screenwriter, along with the two main stars who are also responsible for writing the screenplay. I think it definitely sends a bigger message and is up for the audience to see like what that's all about. It's really talking about something like having a deeper meaning of all these different perspectives and on these really interesting like topics of like love and like relationships and marriage. I mean, their marriage obviously, or their relationship, hasn't been most perfect. I mean, they get in a fight like I think a couple times. It's always just, you know, them trying to figure out how are they going to deal with all this. They have, you know, now like a family that they started together. I just think it'd be really important to show that, and you know, they did. Overall, like, this movie was rather good. I'm glad that it was, because I usually try to stay away from movies like this, or I would have to see it definitely more than once to appreciate it, and then I will definitely go back to watching the first two installments of this trilogy, because it was actually pretty impressive, and I liked it. I liked the filming style, I liked the acting. It definitely had a bittersweet ending. I really liked it. Recommend seeing this, whether or not you've seen the first two movies. This is definitely one to check out. Once again, it may not be for everybody. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Before Midnight. Have you seen the first two installments? And if you did, was there anything that you liked better about this one compared to the others? Or did you just like all of them as a whole, and did they fit perfectly as a trilogy? As always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates coming every week for a Children's Day video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.